and let me tell you,
Braille
Roy.
consent.
Roy.
All right, Suzuki rider to the first turn, but I don't know. I think someone slips underneath him. Chris Hunter on the Kawasaki, barely able to edge Tony Robinson. Lee Walston is third. Andy Matthew is fourth. Jimmy Jarrett is fifth. So Jimmy's in a good spot. 1-1 scores. Got a few points to give here.
Hunter understanding the importance of that start as well. We just mentioned 5-5 for him. Currently out front in the lead. Could put him in a possible position for the overall.
Plus 40 class. Jimmy Jarrett 1-1 scores. 2-3-3 scores for Lee Walston. He's third right now. So not a bad place if you're Lee Walston. You need to make some passes though. A couple more passes to keep Jimmy Jarrett behind you. You got a shot at this title.
Real quick side note, we were talking about Brian a moment ago, talking about the Seeing Eye Dog. Brian is, of course, a longtime friend of ours, but Roy Jansen, new fan. Brian said, drove all the way to say, I want to listen live. I can listen anywhere. I want to smell it. I want to feel the vibes. I want all of it. And Roy Jansen loved it, dude. Just you know what? He can have the opportunity. He can get the information anywhere he wants, but he wants to be here. He wants to be involved. Wants to get the feel, the vibe, the whole thing of it. And nothing like listening live. Love it, dude.
A little bit of a problem there for the number 2. The 11 goes down. That was Lee Walston.
Lee Walston, yeah. He's in a tough pickle right now because he was sitting on...
second overall. Look at him.
Yep,
right there. 2,
absolutely.
3, 3.
Yeah, I love this third moto. Before that actually comes up on the screen, I tried to do a little homework real quick, but that is fantastic right there because as quick as they change, so does it.
And look at that. The number 2 was able to slip past Walston. He's got the 41 who just went flying by him, and that was Justin McCloskey. So McCloskey was in ninth in the first turn, and he finds himself just in front of the number 2.
That is crazy. Check this out. Here comes Jarrett right now. He's going to the inside. Throttles back just a bit to downside it. He's going to be on the outside of this next corner. Is he going to try to cut back? No way. He's going to get hard on the gas. Going to get a better drive. That puts him on the inside. Jimmy Jarrett, the number 2 machine, comes out of that deep rut. Going to lean over on the right-hand side just a bit. Whoa! Chris Hunter hits a big braking bump right there by the mechanics area, and it's Jimmy Jarrett to the lead.
I still think it's the number 50 out front. Yeah, Jarrett in the number 3 spot.
Oh, so 3 spot. Holy cow.
The 50, the 15. And your second place rider goes down.
Yeah, you
got some wheel spin, shot off to the right, and the 15 hits the deck. Andy Matthew.
Yeah, we just watched that other crash that put me on the wrong page. Gotcha. Very good.
So Matthew got a little wheel spin coming out of the inside. Looks like they might have put a little bit of water down there. And he just shot off to the right, and the bike just kind of gave up on him. We're not going to give up on you, Andy, though.
No.
We're here with you, buddy. The number 50 of Chris Hunter having his shot. Try to win a moto here. Hunter with 5-5 scores. Quite the improvement.
Oh, absolutely. Matthew running that 15 on that Husqvarna, true Dean Wilson fashion. Picks that thing up, man. Adjusted. Back on the gas. 40-year-old riders out here vying for a championship just like the 10 to 12s, 12 13s. Doesn't matter. And the intensity is the exact same. That's what makes these so special. Like, my kids play baseball. I know we know that. But they'll have big tournaments, week-long tournaments, but it's all just 16Us. Right.
Here, man, if that'd be like me getting to play baseball with him and then my 6-year-old or whatever, everybody playing on the same day, same field, that's crazy.
Exactly. It is crazy for sure.
Yeah, you could have your dad. I'm sure he's a dad. There's several dads out here. There's some kids could be racing out here. I know the Gordons have that. The 11 and their dad races as well. Yeah,
mom, dad, and son racing this year out here. We've had 3 generations before, that type of thing. So the number 50, Hunter, down to the inside now, out of that Bermuda Triangle. As you can see, starting to get a hook on that infamous inside rut right there. Jimmy Jarrett now looks like he has worked his way into second, is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, there we go.
2 spot. We've got the Bruffs out of Utah. There's 3 brothers racing the Open Pro Sport.
There you go.
3 of them.
In the same class.
In the same
not
class,
just
same
brothers.
day.
Yeah,
they're
just
brothers.
Just not brothers. In the same class.
Yeah, they're all the same skill. Normally, if you're like me, my family, the talent was up top.
Yeah.
And then by the time you got to me, there's nothing left. They put all their efforts into those 2 guys.
That sounds like the brains in my family. My brother got them all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my older brother was the smartest and most talented. Which is,
my older brother, yep.
It's like a copy from a copy. When you make cassettes, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
The more copies you make. So
my brother taught at WVU while he was attending. How about that?
Come on. That's not even fair. There's the number 12 on the Kawasaki of Jason Rich. Going through the 10 commandments, your leader to your right-hand side of the screen there, still the number 50, Chris Hunter, with a 2:12 lap time. Jimmy Jarrett second, Jason Rich third. Edward Lee Walston has picked himself up, and he is in fourth. We watched Andy Matthew fall and get back up in the number 5 spot. Justin McCloskey sixth. Tony Wink is seventh. Rob Floth is eighth. On Reno Faselli in the number 9 spot, and Tony Robinson rounds out your top 10. That is a tricky name right there.
You know, it is.
Honorino Faselli. It's Honorino Faselli.
There you go. Absolutely. Hats off to a couple industry hard-working guys. Take a look at the 44 Tony Wink right there and the number 24 Chad Coconow. Wink, as we know, spends all his time pushing engine parts, definitely. And he gets ready for this on a very limited basis compared to a lot of people. He has very limited training time. Chad Coconow, extremely busy, owns Tomahawk MX over in Hedgesville, West Virginia. He's got a full schedule going on all the time. The guy owns a track. He gets to ride all the time.
I think
not hardly.
There's nobody here that
No.
just goes to MTF for 8 months and leaves the family and work.
Right.
I'm going to take a sabbatical here, boys. I got to get ready for Loretta.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Our leaders are coming right in front of us. A pair of guys here now battling for the number 1 spot. It's Chris Hunter. He's got Jimmy Jarrett. Has just kicked the door into his house, and his wife is not happy. No guests after 10 o'clock in the morning, boys.
I'm going to send you an invoice for that one.
Yeah, that's going to cost you. Blew the frame out of my door. Here comes the number 2 of Jarrett on the KTM. He's got the number 50 right there in front of him, right by the billboards. He doesn't have to win this moto. He can sit right there, but I guarantee you he wants to. But I bet Chris Hunter wants to win it even worse because he's gotten 2/5.
An example of the hard work being done or what. Look at Lee Walston. First of all, the crash didn't affect him whatsoever. Lost a couple positions, and even though he's picked those back up, it never affected him because he did that work in the first 2 motos.
There he is on the KTM on the number 11, Lee Walston. He's got the number 15. Both those guys have crashed.
Yep,
both crashed
absolutely.
in this moto.
Mathau.
So Mathau crashed right here. A couple of laps ago, coming out of that jump, the bike kind of spun, shot him right. He's able to get right back up. We've seen this more than ever this year. Guys crashed, and they have dug deep and sped up. Like Evan Ferry is a great example. He went down and picked up 2 seconds a lap, it seemed like, after that.
Exactly. The ability to do that, that comes out of a very limited number of athletes, but fortunately, we've got to see most of those guys this week. The ability to, let's see, who was it?
Problems for the number 15. The bike gives up on him.
Mathau.
Bummer. He came out of that right-hander and it just stopped. He's going to take the goggles off. And he's like, come on. I was having a great moto. And the number 15 was coming. Andy Matthew and Jason Rich were on the hunt.
Yeah, Matthew was in contention. Look at the frustration right there. He was sitting in a 4th overall possible position, and he was on the move.
Absolutely.
He was look at the frustration there, man. A lot of hard work.
The number 2 goes away.
What is going on?
This is big news now. The number 2, he's got the
subframe came loose.
Off.
The bolt came out of the subframe. Jimmy Jarrett.
Keep going.
Hey, you need to sit on that thing, stand up, do something. Oh my goodness!
Are you? Rip that thing off. I would rip it off, ride it, whatever you got to do.
Holy cow! I don't even know if you can sit on the gas cap and make that one work. Stay seated the whole time.
So the number 15 goes down. The bike gives up. The number 2 of Jimmy Jarrett in control with 1-1 scores. The bike has just let go. So now Lee Walston has a shot at this title. We'll see how this is all going to sort itself out now, but Lee Walston has several positions to give. He's going to take over the number 1 spot. Unbelievable lap here.
And there you see it right in front of your eyes. 2:32 as of the moment.
So Chris Hunter out front on the number 50 machine, but unfortunately, 5.51 scores, 11 points, 2.32 scores for Walston. That's 7 points. So Walston can coast home in second.
I got to ask you, Kevin, what kind of gremlins circulating that senior 40-plus bit?
Unbelievable. On the same lap.
I got to tell you, if I'm Jimmy Jarrett, I hope that bolt is snapped in half.
Better.
Okay.
If it's not there, I'm bummed out.
I'm bummed. I can tell you right now. And Mathau, so hard on the charge. We saw the emotion in him. Not sure exactly what happened there. That bike just silently rolled off the track.
I mean, we talk about
no smoke,
nothing. It just gave up.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if the chain broke or something like that. He immediately knew. He took his goggles off 5 seconds. I don't know if he looked down and
didn't even try to hit the starter. Didn't even do anything. So.
That has to be it, the chain or something, because you would try to start that motorcycle up.
Yeah, and would it freewheel? I guess if it was wrapped up in the front sprocket, it would freewheel off.
Yeah, he wheeled right off to the side.
Oh my goodness, it rolled off easy, didn't it?
Sure did. There's our second place rider. There's our leader, the number 50 of Chris Hunter. He's got 11 points, so he needs some help here. But hey, we've seen some wild stuff happen in this moto, so I say you keep charging to the finish line, let the chips fall where they may, get yourself a moto win. Lee Walston has survived a crash and it still finds himself in the championship position. What a crazy turn of events here.
Yeah, we talked to John Gruy this morning before you got here. Gruy come up and hung out with us.
Yeah.
You were here, you just weren't in the tower. Gruy come up and hung out with us. We talked about Walston. You know, he's a known performer. He's been here for years. And Gruy talked about Walston's tendency and trait, you know, race to the checker, race to the end at all times. That guy will race you hard. And whether it's second, third, fourth position or for the win, he's going to go 6, 8, 10 laps, whatever it is.
And I got to tell you, those of you, the kids that are back there in the pits, you got like a 2-2 and the guy in front of you has 1-1 scores. This is why you race all three motos.
Wow.
This is why you race it all the way to the checkered flag, because anything, and it just did, anything can happen. And there is the number 2 sitting off to the side of the racetrack. He had 1-1 scores and the wheels have come off.
Absolutely incredible.
I hate to see that. I really do. A bike letting go.
Yep.
You let a year's worth of work and training, and something happens.
And you know,
machine.
That guy's former champ. That guy came back here for a reason. You know, and the 1-1 still means a lot to him. But to have a mechanical like that is just as bad as it gets. I'd rather broke my wrist, you know, than have the bike break.
It looks like the number 15. I just see him circulating around. He's back on the track.
I was wondering if that was him just cruising. Yeah, it is. He's sitting on the bike.
Give up. Something
there we go.
So there he is. He knows something's wrong with that bike, but Mathau is back with us out on the racetrack. That's good to see. But it's Lee Walston's championship to win. Unbelievable. Here's the running order.
His to lose right now, to say.
So here's your running order. It's Chris Hunter out front, Edward Ralston in the number 2 spot. Floth is 3rd. 4th is Justin McCloskey, and Honorino Facelli is 5th. Jason Rich is 6th. Tony Wink 7th. Chad Guchenauer is 8th. Donald Letty is 9th. So it's just been a wild moto here, trying to get you caught back up. There's your leader, the number 50. Unfortunately, Chris Hunter not in quite the position to win this thing. Walston can stay right where he's at. There's Walston on the number 11 machine. He can cruise right there. And at this point, I would just like not tempt the gods here. He's already crashed once.
Right, and with 7, there's a lot of minutes left. There's a lot of time left with 7 minutes.
7 of them, in fact.
As a matter of fact, that's one more than 6.
Hey. How about that? So we are watching what could be the champion, the number 11 of Edward Lee Walston. He likes to go by Lee, but we like to be proper here. There's Lee Walston.
And for years it was the 3rd. Is the 3rd still on there?
I'm going to say the 4th now. We're just every 10 years we add a.
Every 10 years
it's a 4. It's an I and a
That's
V.
the Roman numeral now. Yes. It's IV. Yeah.
Edward Lee Walston, after this moto is an IV, that's for sure. Coming by the billboards, there's the number 50 of Chris Hunter. 6 laps in the books. There's Walston. What could you possibly say on the pit board? Don't crash. Don't blow the bike up. Make sure the subframe doesn't come off. Don't crash on the side.
Absolutely. Yep. Pace.
Hit that all.
Yeah, just pace. Pace yourself.
Use your head.
Actually, he's got nobody over there with a pit board. Oh. Are you not aware of what's happening? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Kevin Kelly.
Well, Jason Wygant just stepping in the booth. If you look back, 12th place overall, 1-1-37 scores. The subframe snapped off in half, sitting off to the side. Another rider, his bike lets go.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the position to win.
Mathau was up running in 2nd. Yeah, actually he's running in 2nd, pursuing 3rd place. Just right off the side of the track. Now he's out there coasting around, doing mechanical. I mean,
Walston goes down the first lap. We're like, oh no, his only shot at winning and trying to catch this title. He goes down, and now he's going to get it. It looks like as we follow along Walston, and he's got Hunter right in front of him on the 50 machine. Now, do you even dare tempt fate and battle with this guy, the number 50 of Hunter?
No way.
I mean, I know you want to get a moto win so you can go home with that win, go 2-3-1, but the way this moto's gone, he's not aware of that, but I don't know that I would. Here he comes. I'll just shut up. Do your deal.
How about the fact that Walston came up to the tower at the beginning of the week and said, hey, it's Edward, but I go by Lee. He goes, if I'm a factor, if you mention my name, if I'm in the top 10 and my name gets brought up, just say Lee. He might be the champ.
Hey, Lee, you're a factor.
You are
you're a factor,
okay?
I'd say. Yeah. He might be the champion by the time this is over.
And it used to be the third. Now, the third was on there a long time, and Kevin said each decade we just give him a new Roman numeral. So Edward, Lee, Walston, IV.
Wow. Oh, there's Jarrett. Look, there's Jimmy Jarrett.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Now, if I'm Jarrett.
It's a subframe, it's a suspension.
No, he pulled the subframe. So I'm praying that I jumped so hard I snapped that bolt. And it didn't fall out. Okay.
It wasn't tightened?
Yeah. I'm praying when I get back there, that thing snapped in half and there's shavings laying by it.
Yeah, poor Jimmy Jarrett had this title completely in control, and the mechanical problem is going to cost him dearly. And he's taking the long toe back.
Check the battle here. Walston does not have to win this moto, but you know he wants to. There's Hunter. Hunter going to fight him all the way to the end. He's got absolutely nothing to lose, although he sits in the number 2 spot.
And look at Walston carrying the pace, going to the outside right now. Oh, this is what you don't want to do, Lee. You don't want to rub tires right now. You are sitting on. Oh my!
Careful.
Are you kidding me?
Lee Walston Jr., the third Esquire. What did I just tell you?
Listen, his mom,
Esquire Jr., 78 years old, telling him that from the pits.
Oh my goodness.
Edward Walston, what are you doing?
Yeah, young Edward.
There he goes for the triple.
Oh my goodness.
He is uncorking jumps we haven't seen him do during this moto. Lee Walston, simmer down. Oh, and he gets past Hunter.
This is what he wanted. He's out front. He wants to call it a 2-3-1.
Hey,
he wants that moto win to go with that championship. And much respect to the number 11 machine. I got to tell you, showing way more guts than a lot of people would have right there.
Racing it to the end.
If I'm a factor.
Lee, you are the factor.
Wow. New reality TV. The Factor.
Lee, the Factor Walston. Kawasaki rider Chris Hunter with his best finish of the day, or of the week, I should say, the number 50 on that Kawasaki. Rob Floth in the number 3 spot, his best ride of the week, 4, 10, and 3 scores. Justin McCloskey is 4th, having his best finish as well. So everybody out here on the racetrack in that top 5 having their best moto of the week, and they save it here for the last one as we have 2 minutes and some change remaining in moto number 3 here of this plus 40 class. Look at.
Well, absolutely blown away, my man. I can tell you that by what we have seen here in the closing laps of Senior 40 Plus. Lee Walston bringing this thing from about 5th position after that early crash up to the front. Jimmy Jarrett having a mechanical, Mathau having a mechanical. Mathau back out on the track circulating as of a few moments ago, and not satisfied with the championship alone, a 2-3-2, but Sir Lee wanted to put a moto win in there and really put a stamp on this thing, and I got to tell you, I'm pumped for the guy.
Well, I'll tell you, it is proof positive. It's not over till it's over, and you don't wait till those checkers fly till you really start to count things. But right now, Lee Walston is certainly on his way to making that happen and that dream come true here, and you know, it was a sad thing to see Jimmy Jarrett going down the road there on that motorcycle. But you know, the fire that is going to be breathing in him when it comes to next year for the 2022 championship, you know he's going to be coming back with a vengeance, and it's going to be pretty exciting, no doubt about it. But right now it's Lee Walston out front, Chris Hunter in 2nd, and Rob Floth will be 3rd. And if you look at the overall moto scores, when it's all tabulated at the end of 3, it would be Lee Walston with the win, Chris Hunter in 2nd, and Rob Floth in the number 3 spot overall. It, like you said, a 2-3-1 for Walston, a 5.52 for Chris Hunter for second, and Floth will receive a 4.10.3 for a third place overall position.
And look at Mathau in that 12th overall, a 3.434.
Right.
You know, just absolute heartbreaker. Again, a mechanical.
Yep.
You know,
Jimmy Jarrett, I mean, you look at his score, I mean, impressively right now, the way it stands, if things don't change, Jimmy Jarrett will still receive a single-digit number and an overall top 10 with a 9th going 1.137.
Hey, John Gruey was up here this morning. We talked to him, you know, and we asked him, we mentioned Lee Walston, and what did he say? He said, hey, no matter what position, Lee's going to race for it. He's going to race all the way. He's racing for the win, absolutely. But if the checker flag's coming up and he's in third, he's going to fight you for second.
Yes, he will, and proof positive the way this moto panned out here today in the senior 40-plus class.
Checkered flag is out. Congratulations to Lee Walston. I got to tell you, man, that's huge.
That is a 2.31 for the Monster Energy AMA Amateur National Champion there in the senior 40-plus class. Lee Walston as he makes his way to the podium. Jason Wygant on his way, and the celebrations.
You never know. You never know. We tease it all the time. We talk about it all the time. And every once in a while, it falls the right way. This guy came up to the tower early in the week and said, yeah, I know you call me Edward. Call me Lee if I'm a factor. If I'm a factor, if I'm a top 10 guy, you got to mention my name, call me Lee. Well, such a factor that he ends up winning in dramatic fashion the gold medal and the 40-plus national championship, Lee Walston.
Woo! Let's go!
You're pumped now, but first of all, did you even know what was going on? Poor Jimmy Jarrett's bike broke. Do you even know that?
Jimmy beside the track, and I was like, dude, I don't know where I'm at. I failed. Somebody ran in the back of me on the first lap. I had no idea where I was at. Then I saw where I lapped Mercer, and Matthew fell. I said, damn, dude, I could be close. But I didn't know. I said, I'm going to win the moto.
Just to be sure.
Official.
Wow. So when did you finally figure this out for real?
When he threw me the checker flag, the white flag was out, and I knew I'd won then. Till then, I had no idea where I was at.
Unbelievable. Talk about the work and the effort that it takes. I know in this class, you guys are weekend warrior types with real jobs. What did it take to get this done?
Dude, I'm a welder fabricator by trade. I get off tired as crap every night, and I go bust my butt. Dude, I run 5-10 miles, work out. It's a job. If you want to be up front with these guys, all these guys are class act, you better have your stuff together when you get here.
How's it feel right now? It all paid off.
I don't even know right now, dude. It's just amazing right now.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Lee?
My dad, he's been with me forever. He's still my mechanic. Brewer Cycles, Liquid Skin Designs, they make killer graphics. Check them out. Tag MX Suspension. A Cherby Gear, X-Brand Goggles, NSF Racing. Tony Pitcock builds a gnarly engine. Check him out. More paint and wallpaper. Who else, Pop? That it? Anybody I forgot, I'm elated right now. I apologize. Dan, my trainer, you're the best, dude. Jordan and Lena for looking after me all week up here. I can't thank everybody enough. It's truly a group effort.
Let's bring up Tad from the AMA to hand out the national championship and the #1 plate. It goes to Lee Walston. He wants the whole crew on up here. They're going to take some pictures. Oh, they are pumped. We got to get second and third on up and talk to them as well. Whole shot went to our second place finisher in the moto. Let's bring him on up. He had one goal and one goal only, and that was get it up on this box. Almost had it in the first moto. He gets it done in the final. Don't worry, you get there you go. Yep. Awesome stuff. Come around front. And a nice return to the ranch since his A-class days. Let's hear it for Chris Hunter. I could not believe this. You and I were bench racing last night. We're old buddies from New Jersey, and you're like, first moto, you're running second, and you started thinking about the podium and all that. So did you block it out? Yeah. Think about that when you get here. Did you block it out this time?
I did. I just thought about how scary that track was and how I didn't want to crash. But, oh my God, last time I was here, 2003, I was kind of seeing the sunset of, not a great pro career, I guess. And it's all college in the fall. And here I am 18 years later up here on this podium again. And I just want to thank all my family members, my wife, Laura, my kids, my stepdad, Ted, Come on up here, Ted. Team Green Kawasaki, my mom, a lot of people. Also want to thank Mika Metals. They threw us a good deal. We were like nobodies. I didn't even have a bike 2 years ago. So, man, this is exciting, man. I'm just so happy to be up here.
He's a welder fabricator by trade. You're a computer programmer.
Yeah, actually, I'm a manager of managers of computer programmers.
Okay.
So I'm almost 20 years into my career now, Weege. So
That's impressive. It's awesome to come back and be good enough to do this. So let's hear it for Chris Hunter, Stacey Colshot Award, and your silver medalist. All right. I think that'd probably be second overall in the class, too, because all the drama we had back there. We got a bronze. Oh, you got one more. Go ahead, Chris.
WPS Fly. They were just awesome for the last 10 years. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's get our third place Moto finisher on up. And then we'll let the Walston crew have the stage for, heck, they can take 20 minutes if they want. That's right. Rob Floth on the number 7, taking third in this one. Rob, making it happen pretty late. Well, the start's not what you wanted this week. I feel like I was seeing you come through quite a bit.
Yeah, I know. I changed it up that last time, moved to the outside, and put me, there's only a couple that get good starts from the inside, and I feel like you can hold it on. Put me in a better spot and just kind of rode my own race, race the track.
I'm sure the goal you wanted to be in the center and get that gold and the championship, but how was the week overall?
It was up and down. I crashed hard in a 30 plus, kind of bagged that, and then concentrated on this one, and you finished strong, So I just want to thank Fly Racing, Western Power Sports X brand, Grizzly Motorsports, my wife and kids, my training partner down in Memphis, Bob Colley. You're the man. I waited 4 years for this and finally made it. Thank you.
It's awesome. Let's hear it for Floth taking third, and he's got himself some Moto medals.